up, son? Because I'm not gonna lie, this one's kind of annoying me with a gigantic suppressor on top of it. It really makes me...
Uncle Erdnot has a present for you!
I mean, it really makes it harder for me.
Hello everybody, I'm here and back. This is day one of Mass Effect Trilogy Charity Marathon. Basically, I have decided to spend at least most of the month of November to play Mass Effect Trilogy, because it's one of the best trilogies of all time, one of my favorite games of all time. And what else can I say? Because of that, I have also decided to dedicate the entire month of November for charity. The charity I'm supporting this year is Stack Up Charity, that supports military veterans all across the world, as far as I understand, and prevents their suicide and suicide in general. So yeah, Thunder, hey Thunder, and Thunder have already added $15 to the stackup.org to the charity. Thank you very much, appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I wish that the stackup.org, the charity, has like alerts, because I need to watch that by myself regularly right now on the chat, which is still not bad, but yeah, I wish there was some kind of form of alert. Excuse me. Anyway. Sorry about that, a hair got into my mouth. Or what's left of it. Anyway, we're gonna start Trilogy with Mass Effect 1, so I'm just gonna start the game. It's all the games that I'm gonna play throughout the trilogy are gonna be modified. I have a list of mods. The list of mods can be either found in the video description or can be found in the stream title. So right now I'm only waiting for Mass Effect to actually launch, because Steam needs to launch Origin, and then Origin takes control of the game, which always takes a little bit. There we go. OBS, please start capturing. That would be nice right now. There we go, nice and easy. And we're gonna start a new career, because this year I want to play as a different class.
Classified information requested.
I want to play as Infiltrator, because I have not used a proper sniper rifle in a very long time.
Secure connection confirmed.
Set existing, enter new ID. Because I'm definitely gonna play as female Shepard, but I'm gonna enter a new ID. Custom female.
Please log in to access your profile.
Her name's gonna be Samantha. Nobody.
Data corruption detected. Please
Don't really feel like doing any romances.
Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, so do we have both of your parents are Alliance military? Your childhood has been spent on ship stations as they transfer from posting to posting, never staying in one location. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist. Born in Mindawar. Oh yeah, Mindawar is where the colony of Jane Shepard has been under attack. And Earthborn, basically Earthborn from rats, from sewer rat to an actual soldier. Special run, yeah, kinda. You could say that. I think I'm gonna take Spacer.
Confirm psychological profile.
Slow survivor. Service mission horribly wrong, trapped in extreme survival situations, you had overcome physical torments and psychological stresses. War hero into military, yourself facing over enemy force. Oh yeah, this is basically where war hero basically kills obnoxious amounts of people and wins. And Ruthless basically finishes the mission at cost of many victims. I'm gonna go for Soul Survivor because I think that fits with the Infiltrator.
Confirm military specialization.
And yes, I'm going for Infiltrator. Like I said, I want to play as that class because I have not used sniper rifles for a quite long time. At least not properly or for an extended amount of time. I can pick up a bonus talent even. Oh yeah, mostly because the thing is, I have already beaten this game once as an adept. So this is gonna be interesting. I wish I could not. I didn't have to pick up any of the abilities. But if I'm gonna pick up Singularity, that's actually not good. Let me tell you why it is not good. Because as an Infiltrator, you don't get any additional biotic equipment. You don't get biotic equipment. So I can only pick up between shotguns and assault rifles. And I think as a bonus power, I'm gonna pick up the assault rifles anyway. I kind of wish that assault rifles could replace pistols. As much as pistols are good in this game, I genuinely believe that assault rifles are gonna be a much better replacement.
Confirm facial identification.
I'm gonna try to change that appearance. Let's check the presets. Maybe there's something that I could modify myself. Oh, I just missed a good preset that I could try and modify. This one? Okay, I can do something with this one. Actually no. Hold up. Can I get like no hair? Kinda want to have her bald because then I will be able to set up the facial structure. And that's gonna be much better for me. If she could stop like moving her head, that would be even better. Okay, that will do. Neck thickness. Okay, so those are the cheeks. Doesn't really tell me what this does. At least I don't see any difference when I'm trying to modify this. It's definitely not the type of cheekbones. Okay, I see that this sets up how deep the cheeks are. So I cannot go too much ear size. That's actually okay. Maybe orientation a little bit inwards. Okay, I can pick a different eye shape. That's alright. Okay, so now I'm just looking at the eyes. Which shape would be actually pretty good? That doesn't look half bad. And this looks... Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. Height, that's a little bit too high for me. So like this. Width, a little bit on the wider side maybe. Can I rotate the face? I should be able to. Oh yes, okay, I can do it like that. Oh my god, okay, I am ruining that one. Okay, so this is how deep the eyes can be. Let's go like this. Brow depth. Maybe a little bit higher. Oh, iris colors, okay. Getting that to be in the middle is kind of difficult. Can we get like bright green? That would be good. This is like dark green. This will do. This will definitely do. Okay, let's try to fight with jaw a little bit. problem is, even if I'm editing the thing, it's just very little when it comes to seeing properly how I'm editing the character. That's the thing. That even if I'm trying my best, the game does not really does that as good as I would like it to. I think the first set of lips is actually pretty damn good. This one is actually the one that I want. It seems like her chin is just not forward enough. And her cheeks are kind of weird. So I'm gonna have to work on that. Okay. And maybe something like this. Okay. Let's try to fight with the nose. Oh my god, then there's only like simple shapes. Okay, so if we're going for simple shapes, then let's go with the profile view. Okay, this doesn't look half bad. That's a silly on that, isn't it? Oh no, that actually set up the top of the nose forward or backwards. Okay. Hair. I'm gonna actually set up hair as the final thing. I really think that makeup is not really that necessary. I don't also think that I need necessary scaring. I can definitely set up different eyebrows. Yeah, let's start with no eyebrows. Samantha, no eyebrows. That doesn't look half bad, honestly. I'm gonna have to like set up so the eyebrows are gonna be a little bit lower. But I'm definitely gonna have to change the facial structure because I don't like those cheeks, I don't like that jaw. I want her to be a little bit more, I don't know. I think those eyebrows are pretty good, but I'm gonna have to widen the eye a little bit more, I think, outward. Okay, so let's try to figure out what is wrong. Yeah, I think it wasn't cheeks. I don't understand this one, for example. Oh, this is the cheeks forward. Forward, backwards. Okay, let's make it a little bit forward. Maybe a little bit rounder. Can I change the facial structure without ruining the entire face? Okay, I can. This is like pretty much like a blocky structure of the face. Hold up. Okay, that will work, but I now need to work on the cheeks. Like, ear size doesn't matter. Ears are actually pretty good. Oh, those are like lower cheeks. Okay, fine. Yeah, I think now the jawline needs to be set up properly. Okay. Eyes, like I said, maybe a little bit wider. Then again, if I'm gonna apply hair, that might actually not be necessary. Honestly, if she could just keep her head still, that would make the entire job so much easier. If she could keep her head still. Okay, I think that doesn't look half bad. Knowing life, she only looks that good for now because of the lighting in the editor. That's probably the only reason why she looks the way she looks. I'm definitely gonna have to copy the code and paste it somewhere. I'm gonna probably minimize the game. Okay, I really think that doesn't look half bad. I think the cheeks could be a little bit better, I suppose. So let me maybe try that. I don't think I can figure out anything better. So let's just go for the hair. Hair curl also gonna be changed. What could work with her? I think that could work with her pretty well. Braids, no, not really. Fucking Karen, Karen Shepherd. If I could get like a side view, that would be great. I think we're gonna pick up this. I wish I could change the forehead size. They're gonna go with the classic. No, not really. And they're gonna go with this, or maybe with this, because that doesn't look half bad as well on her. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, hair color. Can I get a? That's too bright. Okay, we're gonna go with that. I can even set the brow color. That looks purple. It doesn't look like it fits with red. It looks like it's purple, honestly. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a final product. That looks actually. I think this actually looks pretty goddamn decent. I hope that's gonna copy the code, because if something's gonna go wrong, I can always edit this preset. Actually, let me try to minimize the game and open a new file. Yeah, text, ME preset, and let's see if that's gonna copy. And it did. Okay. Save. Back to the game. All right, finalize. I think this is the best I could do. I don't know if there's anything else that I could change about her. Just gonna finalize.
Profile reconstruction complete.
And accept. Let's go. Once you confirm the character is complete, you will be unable to change the settings. Well, unless I have a save editor, which I also do. So if I'm gonna screw up somewhere, I can just create a copy of a save file, and problem is automatically solved.
Identification confirmed.
I'm gonna play on normal because I want to see how difficult it is. Level skill in classic, it's 1 to 60. Squad power defensive use passive, like defensive. And only using defensive because if I'm gonna allow my companions to use all the powers at all times, I will have zero control of a battlefield. So yeah, I'm playing on normal just because I simply want to enjoy. This game. I also have disabled the auto level up, considering the fact that basically auto level up ruins the entire plan for the characters, because I need to have one character that's gonna do decryption and electronics first for me. Because I'm more of a DPS character, and the first character that we actually gonna get is gonna be Caden. But yeah, face cam since when? Since March this year. I think that says quite a little bit. But anyway, let's go. Shepard?
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
I cannot wait to see how fucked up my character is. Just cannot wait for that.
All stations secure for transit.
Hey, doesn't look how bad. I thought that this slide is actually gonna ruin everything, but it didn't. Good.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Alright, back to in-game. Let's see. The squad screen, yeah, basically skills, blah blah blah, I get it. I'm happy that the assault rifles are considered as a separate skills. But the problem is, with how the game works, I will be really unable to do that. Like I said, if I could replace the pistols with assault rifles, right? And then just unlock the sniper rifles itself. I would go for both sniper rifles and sniper rifles and assault rifles, because that would be like the best possible option. Also, this light makes her look like her chin is a little bit too low, but it is what it is. Hey, Scar. Anyway, I'm putting first 3 points into the charm because that is basically what we need to do. I always put points into the charm, and most of the time I also play as Paragon when I play Mass Effect, so yeah, charming people, convincing them that my way of thinking is correct is the thing that I want to do. Now, when it comes to the abilities, how I'm gonna build this character is gonna be as follows. I'm gonna grind pistols until I'm gonna unlock sniper rifles, then it's gonna be full grind for sniper rifles. Tactical armor until I'm gonna unlock the fitness. And I don't know if I'm gonna put any points in fitness. I'm gonna consider that probably doing later. Electronics, dampening, and decryption. Those abilities over here, those are my technological abilities. I need to get them to the max. Dampening buffs every single ability, even if by a little bit. Also, electronics and decryption is gonna be quite crucial for me, considering the fact that with electronics and decryption I will be able to unlock cages, lockers, doors, terminals, you know, everything like that. So that's definitely gonna be good. First aid is the skill responsible for healing, and then Infiltrator, that's gonna buff me in general. So yeah, I guess right now we basically have also a situation when it comes to what's my equipment. I have a mod that basically tells what kind of DPS is my equipment actually doing. So I have the basic pistol right now, which does 100 DPS, sustained DPS 42, and accuracy of 71. And for now, it is what it is. I have plenty of mods installed, by the way. Modlist either in video description if you're watching this on YouTube, or in... or in the stream title. Because yes.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
And yes, I also need to relearn how to play this game. Like, action button in this game is different, and every game is actually different, come to think about it.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors, cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Hey, Thrax. Glad to see you. Glad to see everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Good luck, Commander.
It's not the kind of place Spectres visit.
Shepard.
There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge.
Ah, yes, Jenkins.
Not his choice, Doc.
The most important character in the game, Jenkins.
Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Yes, he does.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me.
Depends.
I've never been on a mission like this
The way
before,
my
not
character
with
looks,
the
it
Spectre
really
on board.
dependent on the lighting. Like right now, it looks like her chin is like super thick, even though it isn't.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Oh, the irony.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Don't do anything stupid. Yeah. Let's see in the next 15 minutes what is going to happen. But yeah, I'm simply when I have the conversation branches like this, I'm thinking I'm basically gonna stay quiet so everybody can hear what's good and what's wrong.
Commander Shepard.
This is gonna go to
this
this cutscene
first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Silas, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Alright, now back into the gameplay. Okay, so we have Kaden over here.
This place got hit hard, Commander.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Unless I'm gonna start shooting them. Okay, let's take a look at the squad. So we have Kaden, and I'm going the first point in the decryption. I'm gonna leave the other point behind because I want him to evolve in electronics. And Jenkins, nah, that doesn't feel like he matters. So, yeah. But yeah, thanks, Thunder. I tried to make her look good. I mean, this is the best I could achieve. I know there's could be a little bit to fix. But, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway. Just making sure that it's saved. Yep, decryption is saved. Okay, so we both have... Kaden has throw. That's a double offensive ability. I need to put something into the bar over here. Oh, so I have to... If I want to use the friendly abilities, I have to go through the shift menu. Fine. I can deal with that. But now I'm gonna use pistol because that's the only thing that's currently gonna work for me. As when it comes to the abilities of my character, I am not gonna go for assault rifles, even though it's tempting. I could go for assault rifle infiltrator, basically dealing more damage. But I think I'm gonna go straight up just pistols until, and then max out the sniper rifles. Bye, Jenkins. Oh no, Jenkins! Jenkins dead.
We're out of chance.
Jenkins fucking dead, man. Now the Reapers are gonna destroy the galaxy. No, he deserves a burial.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Okay, so we have also immediately leveled up, so hey, I'm gonna definitely use that. I'm gonna put 1 point in pistol, 1 point in tactical armor, and 1 point in infiltrator, because I'm definitely gonna need that. Now Kaden, you're getting 1 point in decryption. It seems like you could use a barrier so you can defend yourself. And I guess the remaining point is gonna go into the Sentinel, because you're definitely gonna need that. And of course I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna create, like, as I per usually do, 5 save states per playthrough.
some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
Not just safes, but safe states. So I can keep everything compact. Yeah, the drones are very easy to kill. If the game is gonna become way too easy for me, I'm actually considering grinding up the difficulty a little bit.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
And that's the sacrificial lamb.
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
Deserved.
Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Not saying anything, but I sincerely believe that they kind of deserve that one. Especially considering later you actually learn a lot about the history of Quarians and why the Geth have rebelled, why the situation happened the way it happened.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew.
I love how Caden holds nothing in his hands.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
I hope the camera perspective is going to show that. But Nihilus is holding an air gun currently in his hands.
Anyway.
If you saw this
Yep,
guy,
there we go.
you'd know he carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Okay, press escape to squad. Yes, I know. I don't really care about her. Just gonna grind her assault rifle and that's it, I think. She's not really important to me, like, at all. Because I'm not gonna use her.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Chemical rounds, radioactive rounds. I'm gonna take all, and I'm gonna immediately equip them on my pistol. Because I love I love dealing damage over time. And that's a light armor. I'm gonna take it all. And change it for myself as well. And that's pretty much a set drop over here. Yeah, the game teaches me that I need to like... Okay, that failed. Okay, I want Caden to do this one. Okay, level up. Also, in this game, headshots actually matter, in which in original they kind of didn't. Shotgun and and sniper rifle. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need a sniper rifle. I'm also gonna have to get used to the controls. Is this one better? It only has a less DPS, but I'm definitely gonna take it. Caden could use a different pistol as well. It is what it is. Okay, let me check the squad. I'm gonna put a point in pistol, 1 point in tactical, and 1 point in electronics. Caden is gonna unlock decryption, and I'm gonna put 1 point in electronics as well. And now my goal is to balance out his electronic skills with his decryption skills, and that's actually quite important. And Ashley, okay, Ashley, whatever. Get a soul training, get a soldier. Get away from my face. Let's save the game.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Well, at least we know where we need to go.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
And this is gonna be our first encounter with the Husks. Which in this game they're absolutely dangerous. Very, very dangerous.
They're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
It's always better off to... If Kenny would have a lift, he only has a throw. So this is technically the best that he can do. Caden can do another sabotage. There's an upgrade kit. Assault rifle, heavy armor for humans, and heavy armor for humans. I'm gonna take all, because if I cannot sell them, I can turn into Omni Gel. And Omni Gel is always good. Shotgun, heavy human armor, liberated 2, and sniper rifle. And here we have Omni Gel. I think my mouse sensitivity when it comes to like looking like this is a little bit going a little bit over the top, but don't really think that it's gonna matter that much. Alright, so those sniper rifles are ass, so they're not gonna be very useful to me, like at all. I mean, whatever. You can stay as it is.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Well, guess what? Re?
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geths swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
By the way, this game has a lot of dialogue. Like, there's a lot of lore and a lot of dialogue that's being laid out on top of the player. So, if you guys don't hear me talking, that's pretty much because even smallest details are actually pretty important.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
If you're gonna pick up an option that I can shut him up, I'm basically punching him until he goes unconscious, which is technically one punch. But I really want to go for a Paragon option for every single of my playthroughs, so I'm just gonna say goodbye and I'm gonna let her take care of the assistant.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
And there goes 2 points of Paragon. I think there's something behind them. Yeah, there was a container, but I cannot really do anything with that. Just switch back to over here. The cutscene in front of us.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Looks like trouble to me. Whoa, okay, dude. Okay. You're going to attack us from the other side? Yes, you will. Just a Caden is a little bit hurt, but not really that badly. What do we have? Additional Omni Gel. This container seems to be broken, so I'm just gonna go over here. Begin override.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
And this is why I'm putting points in charm, and this is why I'm picking the top right or top upper options when it comes to conversations. Because if you're gonna pick upper options in the conversations or blue options, you basically go for Paragon path, and that's always the path that I'm always gonna pick. And putting points into charm is gonna allow you to pick higher level charm persuasion options.
We're risking our lives to save this colony.
And that's the first
sure
one right here.
There's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Alright, there we go. Another option available. This is why I put the 3 points into charm always on every single beginning of the playthrough.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
Alright, that's all the conversations I had to do over here.
I have to go.
Good luck.
And we got pistol, combat sensor, and a stinger pistol. I'm always used to the tabulator is the option for like inventory. Never gonna probably get used to that. Yep, import all the options, and the second one is gonna get the combat sensor. So now I have even a better gun. And I think there's some items over here as well. Easy decryption. We got an assault rifle, sniper rifle, and a shotgun. Gonna take those. The moment my inventory is gonna reach like maximum capacity, I'm gonna basically go for Omni Gel. Omni Gel and credits. I'm actually gonna need credits more than I think. Alright, let's take a look around. Is there any like items, anything that I can pick? I also should be able to get a better grenades. I think I should get Oh no, actually grenades I'm getting from the other guy. So my bad.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Nihilus is gonna have to wait. There's something over here. Nihilus is dead, there's nothing else I can do. Upgrade kit. Chemical rounds and anti-personnel rounds. Now let me check those. Equipment. To the pistol. Not shotgun, pistol. Anti-personnel. Damage against organics. This is definitely going to be more viable for later. Right now we are mostly fighting against synthetics. But technically speaking, in this game you don't really have a one type of ammunition that works against everything. You have to switch between ammunition against the organics and against synthetics. And you're gonna do that continuously throughout the entire playthrough.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait, don't shoot. I'm one of you. I'm human.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry. I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Hey Dutchman, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well, glad to see you.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Hey Belle, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well, glad to see you. I'm doing pretty well. Started the Mass Effect marathon for the entire month of November, at least for as long as the trilogy is gonna take. And also started a charity, which is probably very visible for people on Twitch, on the Twitch page, unless you're using like a Xbox or a phone to browse. It's probably not really that visible, but anyway, yeah, I'm doing good myself.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing for the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
And there we go. Grenade upgrade, high explosive 1. And of course I need to now go to equipment, take a look at the grenades and equip them. Grenades were only a thing that have happened in Mass Effect 1. They did not really went anywhere far with that idea throughout Mass Effect 2 and 3. I mean, sure, Mass Effect 3 does use grenades, but the thing is, the grenades in Mass Effect 3 are considered to be a separate power. They're not being considered as an additional item. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't fire my pistol. And we also have leveled up, so heatsink, that's a weapon upgrade. Yes, I'm gonna take all. In a matter of fact, I'm gonna use that heatsink for myself. It's gonna absorb the heat from the weapons. Because weapons in this game don't function on a typical system of magazine and spare ammo. They're working on a system of heat. The more you use the weapon, the more it overheats. And if it's gonna overheat, you're gonna be unable to use your weapon for a little bit. Okay, so let's see. What can I do? 1 point in charm, and it seems I'm gonna put 1 point in decryption, and from there 1 point in infiltrator. Next is gonna be Caden. That's gonna be 1 point in electronics and 1 point in decryption. And Ashley Williams, whatever. I guess I'm gonna put assault rifle and the combat armor. I'm not gonna use her after. I mean, after I'm gonna get more companions later, I'm just gonna throw away Ashley like forever. I'm just not gonna even think about her because she's kind of not really worth it. Not for the way I'm playing the game. Soldier class is mostly a good sustainable DPS class. But for example, Infiltrator like me, I am like straight up long range DPS.
Accept the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Soldiers could be actually considered to be considered more like tanks. It all quite frankly depends on the class you pick. Because you have Vanguards, and Vanguards are like this combination of tank and DPS at the same time. Alright, so here we got an objective. I need to...
The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all.
I need to
Shut them
disarm
down.
4 bombs in total. There's a compass that actually tells me how many bombs I have to disarm. But I need to get used to the controls. I don't play this game very often. Like, I pretty much playing this game annually. Once a year. Hey Sid, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. And there is the final bump right here. Pistol Striker, Assault and Light Armor, Human Guardian. I mean, okay. Enjoying your birthday? Happy birthday, Sid. And we have Hammerhead rounds. Okay. What is Hammerhead rounds doing? Additional weapon force. It's just a physical force to the weapon. Not bad. Could be better. Let me check the armor, because we have a Guardian too, but it has more shields, but it's kind of lame. I could put Kaden into that, but then again, even Kaden has a better armor, honestly. So, yeah, I think I'm just not gonna do that. I could give Kaden a better weapon, better pistol, because... Actually, we don't really have a better pistol now yet. So it is what it is. I think I can throw this guy. He just evaporated. Okay, fine. I think I just murdered him to the bits. Okay, so before we're gonna approach the beacon, it is actually a good idea to look around the area for additional loot, which is exactly what I'm doing right now, and what I'm doing on every single play of Mass Effect 1. High explosive grenades and improved sighting. Take all. And I'm never gonna get used to those controls, man. Okay, so not that. What's the improved sighting? 7% more accuracy for the pistol. I mean, sure, why not? That thing could actually go nicely with the sniper rifle. And also, I have the grenades. Grenades over here. High explosive 2s. I also have a mod that basically gonna allow me to level up to level 60, which is the maximum level in the game, in one playthrough instead of in 2. Sniper rifle 2, assault rifle. Yeah, sure, why not? Let me check the equipment. Let me check that sniper rifle too. Reaper 2. Reaper has more damage, more accurate, slightly more accuracy, but the same. It has more DPS, it has more sustained DPS, and it has the same accuracy. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. when it comes to you, I'm actually gonna go for the heatsink. Because heatsink in your case is actually very damn useful, as the sniper rifles overheat like crazy. Basically 2 or 3 shots and the sniper rifle is gonna be already overheated. Light armor human and assassin. That's already looks good. Okay, let me take a look at my current armor. Assassin 2. It has more damage protection, less shields, and less tech biotic, so maybe not. Anti-personal round and phasic rounds. Phasic rounds. Let me take a look at that. I think phasic rounds are basically type of ammunition that has been specifically created against the shields. Yep, shield bypass, but minus damage. Yeah, Mass Effect has an ammo system. Every game has a specific ammo system, but it is the most tedious ammo system that you get in the game is in Mass Effect 1, because in Mass Effect 2 and 3 you basically have ammunition type considered as a power, and that power deals specific amount of damage against specific things, which I think, in my opinion, that's slightly better. Slightly better. Okay. Alright, it's cutscene time.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it. It's too...
I even remember how last year I was a little memeing about that Shepard basically has an imprint of a perfect NFT in her brain. Good times.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Yeah, we also need a sacrificial lamb, but we don't talk about that.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright, so that's another mod that I'm currently using over here. Basically the mod that allows Shepard to wear like casual clothing while she's traveling across along the ship. If there's one thing that I'm definitely going to do is every single time we're going to finish a major stage in the game, I'm going to go through the entire ship and talk with every single crew member on the ship because it's quite important. Also, it's going to unlock some of the side quests. Did I mention that I'm going to try to 100% that game? Oh, technically I cannot 100% that game. If I'm gonna go full Paragon, you technically cannot 100% that game. So yeah, it is what it is.
Okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
You forgot crayons.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
Stereotype
It's been a hell of a
stereotype
shakedown,
jokes.
Cruz. The first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, a Coos. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Kanan is a bro. Like I usually, when I play Mass Effect, I'm mostly playing as a male character, and Kanan is such a freaking bro. Also, he has more character than the brick Ashley over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know exactly what's gonna happen to you. You're standing here alone, because that's how you're gonna end.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Also, other thing. It's always worth to take a look at around the ship, because there are gonna be like random place which you can click, and clicking those random locations basically is gonna give you free experience. The more you're gonna figure out about the ship, the more information the codex you're gonna get, the more XP you're gonna get. But to be quite fair, if I was doing like a story playthrough, the story mode of this game, reading the codex and every single note in the codex would take me like a month. This game and the Mass Effect series in general are so story rich that doing a story like playthrough of the entire trilogy would be at least a 2 or 3 months of content if you really want to dig deep into every single aspect of the lore of the Mass Effect universe. Oh boy. Okay, let's talk with Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams.
Only saying that to her because...
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Because I want the Paragon options.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Yay, Paragon options, fuck you. Moving on. Hey, that's Anderson. Does he have anything to say?
Go speak to Joker when you're ready.
Okay.
Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
I think the elevator is going to take me to the armory. If I am to be correct. The Normandy Vehicles Bay, Squad, blah blah blah. Yeah. I already know all of that. Basically, in the armory, you can change equipment of every single companion. Basically, every single companion you're gonna get in this game get his own personal locker, and that's the locker. You usually are not even gonna do that, really, because you're gonna change the equipment of your companions in the mid-mission, because you're finding most of the items in the middle of a mission. So, yeah. And there goes Mako, additional XP. Yes, the Mako. I actually have installed a very nice mod when it comes to the Mako. It doesn't really change the physics and how the M35 is actually driving, but it does a little bit of quality of life improvement for that thing. What I would consider to be a quality of life, at least.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Yeah. The acquisition. Basically the universal shop of the game. A shop in which we will be getting our in-game weapons for us and for every single companion that we're gonna bring with us. But then again, the higher you level, the higher the chance of an end-game loot to actually drop in the middle of the game. Because, well, RPG, that's the pretty much a standard mechanic on every single game like that. But if you want to get your equipment earlier, you can just go to this guy. And I'm pretty sure at this specific point, I will talk to him.
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
So yeah, basically throughout the entire game, from moving from planet to planet, we're gonna, from most of the shops, we'll be able to basically get a license. With licenses, if you're gonna buy a license, this guy's gonna have more equipment. That's basically the short version of what he just said.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
What are licenses?
Okay, he already said something. I want to ask you about the manufacturers.
Are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Yeah, some of our armor, some of our ammunition, some of them are different things. Basically, every single major planet that we're gonna visit, it is actually recommended to buy the license. There's a lot of licenses to buy on the Citadel itself. Licenses themselves are not really that expensive, because game understands, the developers have understood that basically after the Citadel, you have like free range over where you want to go. So the prices of the licenses are not really that expensive. But then again, you can, if you, in the classic Mass Effect, if you had the Pinnacle Station DLC, you could ignore buying licenses altogether, because after you beat Pinnacle Station, you simply have your own kiosk, and that kiosk was simply dropping items all the time, and you didn't need to bring licenses. This is why I'm happy that, technically speaking, Pinnacle Station is not available in Legendary Edition of Mass Effect, because Pinnacle Station made the entire Mass Effect 1 a little bit too easy. Also, Pinnacle Station itself was not really that interesting. It was basically a go out and defend yourself for like 2-3 minutes on different difficulty scalings. It's just not my thing.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
And right now he has all of that. He has the Midgel upgrade and grenade upgrade. Those are actually upgrades that we need to buy, and we can only buy them specifically from traders. So I'm gonna buy those. And exit. Also, another thing that is technically an improvement. When it comes to this game, is actually marking something as junk. But I need to. How did I did that? How do you mark items as junk? That's a good thing, because it's sort, equip, resources. Ah, there it is. Yeah, if you want to sell some items, you basically mark them like this, and that marks every single item to be considered a junk item, pretty much. I'm gonna equip this. This is a basic Lancer, and I'm gonna sell this one for now. I mean, I might keep the Banshee 3 because of the companions, but I'm really thinking I'm not gonna need the shotguns. Then again, the Hurricane 2 looks pretty good. Might need to keep the Striker 2. From sniper rifles, none of my additional characters is going to use sniper rifles, so we can forget about that. We have armors. We have heavy armor for humans. I don't think that my class can use heavy armors to begin with. The heavy armors are mostly soldier-only oriented thing. So yeah, I think I can basically sell all of the stuff that I have over here. I'll even mark them all as to reduce to Omnigel, which we gonna need later. I think, in matter of fact, convert all junk. Yeah, basically every single item that I have just marked could be converted to junk. We're gonna get enough credits anyway throughout the entire game. We don't really have to worry about being bankrupt or not having enough money, because we're gonna visit the Citadel several times, we're gonna visit the Trader several times. So yeah, we don't really have to worry that much. Just covered all the junk. And now we have 105 Omnigels. Omnigels are basically, it's a type of an item that can help me with unlocking containers. It can help with fixing Mako during the expeditions. It's a system that only have been shown in Mass Effect 1, because after that everything else was dealt with credits. There goes that. Can I get the squad? How much XP do I need? Only 60 XP I need right now.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander. Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Oh yeah, Engineer Adams. We're gonna talk with Adams a little bit later. He's gonna lay a little bit more story about himself. Alright, now let's go and talk to Joker, and we're gonna go for the Citadel. By the way, with all the cutscenes and with the way I'm playing this game, beating this game might take me from 4 days up to a week. Might doesn't mean that it have to.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yes, Jenkins. The man, the lad. A man without... Basically, without Jenkins, this game makes no sense. How are we ever going to recover from losing Jenkins? When it comes to game-wise, yes, that's true. But in real life, losing an actual comrade, losing a soldier, losing a friend, that's a different thing. That can push people to do certain things, and I honestly don't wish to lose a friend. Don't I wish upon anybody to lose a friend. Hey, Crispin.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work. Size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Hope as well. Yeah, everything is well. Can I give you a shout out right now? Do you want to? Hold up. Shout out. Thank God your nickname is. Thank God your nickname is short. You were playing Resident Evil 4 lately. Nice. I actually played it myself. Are you a little bit excited about the remake? Because I kinda am. Not gonna lie.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Important locations are marked on the map. Oh yeah, by the way, map marker. I'm definitely gonna need that, because there's gonna be a specific mission. Yeah, Omnigel. Alliance report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual readings during the Agro cluster. It's basically additional side quest. Looking at the terminals, looking around, can also give you side quests in this game, so I think that's pretty good. Wow. I didn't know that my character can actually drift in this game. That's kind of silly. Anyway, let's take a look around.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consul.
Elcors!
And she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
Hey PM, how are you doing?
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
You're doing well? Glad to hear that. I'm doing pretty good myself. Just started the N7 Marathon, the Mass Effect Marathon, and also started a new charity because of that occasion. And yeah, besides that, I feel pretty good, doing good.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
I wonder if I can talk a little gasball over here. Yes, I can.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Gotta love how freaking Elcors are actually talking. Like, they're talking in a way, in such way you can actually make some funny lines, like, with annoyance, does Uncle Lander gonna have to choke a bitch? Could make a lot of funny jokes with Elcors, come to think about it. But the Elcors are not really to be neglected, especially that later the lore shows that these peaceful giants can turn into absolute brutal tanks.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Yes, yes. Okay, squad. Okay, let me see what I can increase at my character. Charm is as good as it is for now. 1 point the pistol, which gives you a marksman ability, which marksman ability basically increases the fire rate of the pistol while also reducing the heat absorption. The next thing I'm gonna put on is the tactical armor, which gives me a shield boost. It's a whatever ability. And then I'm gonna put 1 point in electronics. Kaden is next, and I'm gonna have to put 1 point in electronics and 1 point into decryption, because that's where this is where I'm basically grinding this guy. And Ashley Williams. Okay, let me give you the adrenaline boost, and then put 1 point in soldier. I'm not gonna use you after this anyway, so nobody really cares. Okay, so this is where the Ambassador Dina was. I think also gonna be a good moment to save the game. It's gonna be my save number 4. Basically, I'm gonna try to save the game every single time I'm gonna do something important, either leveling up or something else.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Yeah, Avina. I'm not gonna talk to Avina or to, like, the lady over there. She's gonna basically tell you, hey, this is where the entire thing is, and I can basically show you guys where are all the things on the Citadel, so we don't have to really worry about that.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Also, I consider that talking about, like, in the entire history of this place is pointless, because, or talking to those ladies is pointless. Mostly because, basically, we're gonna explore the entire Citadel by ourselves. At least the sections that we are allowed to visit. Diplomatic advisory warning. My fellow biotics, Hawking Eta Cluster. Additional side quest.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, so this guy's not really gonna tell us a lot. A diplomat?
This place seems strange. Where's the...
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed at the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, what do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
He lost the job the same day. Okay, maybe not. He didn't lose the job the same day, but yeah.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Ah, yes, the sauna. We're gonna get into conversation with her a little bit later.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort? She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I certainly will. I hate gambling, by the way. You can't actually gamble in this game. There are slot machines. Oh my god, Mass Effect has pachinko. And I just pulled out the gun. How do I hide the gun? Was it F? No. Actually don't remember how. I think I need to talk with the NPC.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs first.
I should be going now.
Yep.
Have a pleasant
Basically talk. I know there's a button to talk with somebody. To have a conversation, but I didn't even look into that. Rapid transit. I think that's where I should actually go if I'm gonna take a look at any of the side quests. Proceeding locations. Citadel Tower. Yep.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Doubt it. Also, that's my boy Garrus right there. Garrus, the man with the plan. So thank God we have the infinite sprinting in this game.
Waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants.
I'm also looking around because those little things over here, the keepers as the game calls them, they're gonna be important for the quest later.
No, I just want to ask,
Commander.
Okay, so he's not gonna talk with me right now, but he's definitely gonna give me a side quest. And I think there's nothing there. Let's see if we go up.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason: to exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
And we're actually gonna get that. We're actually gonna go for Cora's Den to talk with... to talk about Garrus and where is his actual current location.
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Setzer with a $10 donation for the StackUp.org fundraiser that I have started for this Mass Effect Marathon. Thank you very much, appreciate it. And all the military personnel definitely appreciates it too. Okay, let's simply continue with the conversation.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100, but the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Andre, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you.
This is it. The very heart of the city. The pinnacle of galactic power. Let your head spinning.
And I'm just picking up the guns.
Up to something.
It's up to something. Oh yeah, this is a side quest.
Not enough data yet. What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Oh, it does mine. Do mind that.
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
And this is the quest that we're gonna do.
No, I haven't spoken to him before.
I wonder what the
This is the first time I've
EGBH
requested an audience.
means. Acid minus. Intriguing.
Yeah,
It's probably the
I'll wait.
code that every single guy has, I think.
Commander?
Okay, so this guy is not gonna talk with me. Also, I have a mod that marks every single of the keepers on the map for me. So I can basically just take a look at the map, and this is where the keeper is. And I think that basically every single keeper has its own name. That's how I understand it. UARF. I think that has been changed with the Legendary Edition of the Mass Effect. Because I never seen that little data fragments being shown at all. The other keeper is in front, at least in this section.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans
Or not. He might be above me. Also, we're gonna go for every single keeper. I'm gonna try to complete this quest. Yerps. What a great name. By the way, the higher the level I'm gonna start doing this mission, the higher the rewards I'm gonna get. So this was basically kind of my way to introduce you guys to how this quest basically functions, and also it was a good test of basically seeing where if the mod basically that shows the keepers works, and it works pretty well, and I'm really happy about that. But I'm gonna do the keepers mission a little bit later, I think. Let's go for the ward, and I'm gonna go for Korra's Den because that's our next destiny. We're gonna get back to the Citadel a few times anyway.
That's her.
That's her. I should put this over here because that's my third ability. And Kaden, you're gonna do that, and I'm gonna do shield as well. Yeah, I'm gonna block his weapon. Or rather, Kate is gonna do that.
Clear.
Got some equipment for that. Armor plating 2, which is basically additional shield plating. It's not shield plating, it's a damage reduction. 7% on damage reduction is always good. I could even sit down and watch Asari Dancer if I wanted to. And that's Jenna. Jenna is a separate side quest. I don't know if I can talk with her right now.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
Yeah, okay, so I can't talk with her. It's patron.
Here, but not with you.
Another patron over here.
Not now. I'm watching the show. Go away. I'm not interested in talking.
At least not yet.
Back off, Rex. Fisk told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fisk's only chance. If he swore he'd take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
And that was Rex, our favorite uncle. Our favorite man. Well, my favorite man. Rex gains so much personality and he's such a fun character. Okay, so I cannot do anything else. I guess the only thing that I have to do is just talk with Harkin.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? 'Cause I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. And see where this goes.
Maybe later.
Suit yourself, princess. You know, if more Marines looked like you, I might have joined the Alliance instead of CSEC.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone.
Not gonna lie, the club music is very intensive on my right eye.
You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes fall. Classic tragedy.
I think the mod with the keepers is actually good quality of life stuff. Because you would eventually find all the keepers anyway, but some of the keepers are so well hidden, and you don't really explore, you don't really know how much of the Citadel sections you can explore unless you're really gonna go out of your way.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You get off easy if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Yeah, also the music is annoying to me, so I'll leave this place as fast as I can.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass.
Yeah, Harkin is an ass. He's gonna be ass down in Mass Effect 2. Okay, so where do I have to go now? Rapid transit, ward locations, I think. Yeah, I can go for med clinic, but even before we're gonna enter the med clinic, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna visit the local shops, as the local shops are gonna have plenty of good things. Mostly the licenses. I need licenses. The more licenses I'm gonna get, the better. Yeah, that's just the CSEC direction. It's not something that could go for the Codex. We don't need to go for. We don't need to go for the flux. At least I don't think we have to go there right now. I think we can go there later. Pretty much almost at the very end of the Mass Effect.
That your profession?
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The Council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
When you put it that way, there's no reason they wouldn't like you. I mean, us, humans, ma'am.
You don't take much shore leave, do you, LT?
All right, laugh it up, Chief. I appreciate the thought, Alenka, but we're on duty here.
Aye, ma'am.
I'll walk drag, ma'am.
Alright, then the quest over here.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
Yeah.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative
I'm gonna
journalist
get her
working here
quest
on the
because we
Citadel.
can.
Could I have a moment of your time?
We can technically complete her quest as we still are in Citadel, because we're gonna revisit Citadel a couple times, but might as well I can take this quest right now as well.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it, it's you.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
And that's another quest, but we can deal with that a little bit later. I don't have to worry about that right now. Next thing I want to do... Oh, loading. I haven't seen that in a while. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk around the markets and I'm gonna try to buy as many licenses as I possibly can obtain.
I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, but
Best... Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
We're gonna actually get to both of those colonies in our adventure Mass Effect 1.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time. Ah, well, I'm sure he's fine.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Alright, so what I want to buy from him is unique items. The Elkos Combine licenses and also Medigil upgrade. Which it seems like this one is a little bit out of my range because it costs 3,000 credits. So honestly, I don't really have to worry about this right now. I will definitely buy it later.
Is that really? Wow, it's you.
Oh my god, it's Conrad Werner, also known as Tier 3.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. Oh, but next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be so impressed. She's gonna totally love it. Okay, Malin's famous shop, Morland's famous shop.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Some shop's so famous, it's actually down below the market, not in the main market.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Also, yeah, he can sell me either armors or standard items. All the licenses, armor, grenade upgrades, licenses, he basically gonna have it over here. But I technically cannot really afford any of that yet. I can definitely get the license, so I'm gonna buy that. And unique items are gonna stay for later, because I currently don't really have enough credits. But it's like I said, we don't really have to worry about the credits in this game. We're gonna get enough of them throughout the entire playthrough. So buying licenses, buying weapons later, or doing anything else, it's basically, we are basically gonna be set by the end. The moment I'm gonna reach the 999 Omni Gel, which is the maximum amount that I can carry, then we're gonna reach that, every single item I'm gonna convert into money. Because Omni Gel, in my modest opinion, is an item, it's a basic type of an item that's a little bit more important than the credits. So Omni Gel can do much more things. Hack in terminals, repair your Mako. To prove the power of the Omni Gel adhesive, I cut this car in half, and it actually worked. Oh wait, we're actually gonna fight against the organics now. Let me get my pistol. Yeah, with the anti-personnel round, I think. I have the anti-personnels too, so yes.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or Who are you?
Let her go.
Enemy sighted.
One, two, and he should be done. And he is. Is that all of them?
Negative contacts, Commander.
Good. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna level up my character. Okay, so 1 point in decryption, and doesn't seem like I can put anything in charm, so I'm gonna put 1 point in infiltrator. Kaden is gonna get 1 point for decryption and electronics because I need to focus that the most. And Ashley, okay, whatever. Ashley, get assault rifles and combat armor, and that's all I really care. Yep, I don't get any additional items. I could replace my Medigel, but there's no point in doing that too.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Does this have anything to do with the investigation into Saren?
I think it might. Dr. Michelle, tell us what happened.
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
And goodbye, Ashley, Garrus, and Caden. That's who I'm going to take. And I'm gonna accept the squad. And because of that, we can also level up Garrus right now. So he has 1 point in the first aid. I have no clue why, but he just have it. I'm gonna put 1 point in assault rifles, tactical armor, Turian agent, and we're gonna simply grind him up like this. Because he's definitely gonna use dampening. Dampening is an extremely good ability. I'm gonna get the first aid until I'm gonna get electronics. Shield boost, yep. And that's it for now. Unless I can give Garrus a better assault rifle. I kinda can. There's one stronger rifle, but it has like very shitty accuracy rating.
I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
She got a medical exoskeleton, which is not bad. Max is at number 8 already. Health regeneration per second, toxin resistance, and look at how expensive it is. 411,000 credits. We cannot buy that. There's no way we will be ever able to get that. I mean, later in the game, items like this are gonna drop continuously throughout the game, so we will. But that's a different thing. Let's go for Chorus then. Because we are gonna do like actual major trading and major questing after we're gonna be done. After we're gonna basically visit the first actual planet.
Looks like it's shut down.
There's one guy above me. Okay, what I can use against you? Probably this. Lock up your weapon, and I'm gonna lock up your weapon. Also, yes, Krogans can pretty much restore their own health. So locking up their abilities Looking up their abilities of like putting additional health or additional shields against them is pretty much crucial. Dumbass.
Perimeter secured.
Fire containment system.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This'd be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
Easy. And then
I
they
never
just
thought of that.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
easy. Okay, let me see that easy decryption thingamajig. We have pistol, assault rifle, and sniper rifle. I might actually want to check this pistol. Oh, it's Striker 2s. Okay, never mind. And I do remember this room. It's gonna pop 2 turrets against me. Or maybe not. Actually,
kill me, I surrender.
Well, that's interesting. I actually managed to kill him before the turrets have actually popped out. That's nice. I mean, once you put the some abilities on him, he was unable to use his weapons, and I stripped his shields down, so he was basically at my mercy at that point.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's lying.
You better start explaining before I lose my temper.
The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Impossible. The Shadow Broker only works through his agents.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Am I supposed to just forget your part in all this?
Hey, I came clean. I told you about the meeting. Besides, I've got my own problems now. The Shadow Broker wants me dead. I have to disappear. Forget about me. I'm a ghost.
One interesting thing about Fist is that he's technically wearing the best armor in the game, and he still fell down like a little bitch. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that not only I'm a badass, but also I'm playing on normal difficulty.
You're not my concern.
Don't worry, you'll never see me again.
I'm thinking about actually increasing the difficulty. We're gonna see how the game is gonna work later. Anyway, that is the terminal that was on the ground. We actually need that to give a data to Emily Wong. Hey, Mad. So let me switch to that. And now we're gonna have to fight with a lot of people.
I'm on it.
All of it anti-personnel. By the way, 3 minutes is good enough time to do basically anything that we want. We don't really have to worry. Yeah, his weapon should be overheated, and that's all there is. Okay, let's go and rescue the Quarian.
All targets down.
Technically, it's my favorite Quarian, but we don't talk about that. Hope you're doing well, Matt. Glad to see you. Glad to see everybody.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Okay, so how are we gonna deal with that? This guy is basically harmless. Let's block his weapons. There's a guy over there. Yeah, I'm gonna block his weapons too, but also on top of that, I'm gonna drain his shields. Hey, look at that. Level up. Nice.
Set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
And it seems like the mod for the Quarians is actually working. Let's take a closer look.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself.
And
Not
it
that
works.
I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
And it works. Basically, normally how the Quarians are looking like, basically the helmet covers, sure, it covers the entire health, but the helm, it covers into their entire face. But the thing is, the face is almost invisible. The only thing that you can see is like maybe tip of the nose and the glowing eyes, and that's it. It seems like the mod I have installed actually gives them a little bit more detail, and I do enjoy that.
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
Hey, Tali.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
They are going with us, yep.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
And I'm immediately taking Tally and Garrus, and I'm gonna basically max out Tally to be my decryptor and electronics specialist, so I have no problem with opening caches and terminals. And Garrus is, for now, it's gonna be also he's gonna be turned into a DPS character until I'm gonna get somebody who can do a little bit more AoE, area of effect, and crowd control. Okay, I did not want to open the console, I want to open the equipment. Motorized joints? What does that do? Oh, smash damage. Okay, yeah. Smash damage, something that I don't really use that much. Anyway, what I can put right now over here, I got 2 points, 1 point in the pistol and 1 point in the tactical armor. The next gonna be Garrus, and Garrus can use definitely upgrading Turian agent and 1 into assault rifles. And Tally. When it comes to Tally, it's like I said before. The first priority for me is gonna be maxing out, or at least balancing out, the decryption. Got the advanced one. This is where we're gonna prioritize right now the points on her. Been hacking unlocked. Which I actually do believe that hacking is useless in this game. Even in Legendary Edition, I consider hacking to be very, very weak and almost non-functional. Anything else besides that, I don't really know. I mean, as far as I care, if I can basically grind her to be a master electronics, that's gonna be great. I'm definitely gonna complete her entire pistol bar over here. Gonna definitely get her basic armor. Right now she's basically a glass cannon. Not even a glass cannon, come to think about it, because she right now her only role is, like I said, open the boxes, open the containers, and that's it for now. It is basically what it is. But I'm definitely gonna upgrade her dampening. Dampening is a very good ability. Dampening basically prevents any of the other enemies in the game to use their biotic or tech abilities for a limited time. So she's probably gonna get that as the very first thing. And a matter of fact, let me check equipment on Tali, because I want her to use the pistol. And currently we don't really have anything that would be worthwhile, so I guess I'm gonna pass. And there's the quest over here that I can complete right now as we speak.
Commander Shepard, could you spare a moment of your time? Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
Yeah, this is a quick quest. I can do it right now. An expensive bar, so it's in that one. Dude. Okay, it's definitely not that, but I can take that into the scanning. It's free experience. Okay, this is the bar. And apparently there's something behind the corner.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
And a Paragon. Now to report back to Mr. Bhatia. I'm not switching back to the webcam because there's just kind of no point. Because we're gonna jump from conversation to conversation right now, so it's gonna just create more chaos than is necessary.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bhaskar what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
And there we go, more experience. Alright, now let's go and show the report of Tali to the council. I think it was in Presidium, the Citadel Tower. Yep.
Come on. Udin is presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia. Who is she? Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again. This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
Gotta love bureaucracy.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador, there is another solution.
Language!
Stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I thought the Ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
Yeah, no thank you, no kiss my ass, no nothing. I need to do something really quick. Just give me a second. Seems like my OBS is doing a little bit of a thingamajig over here. Okay, that should be good enough. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't blame him.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Hey, Spectre bonus! Spectre training unlocked, poggers. Okay, let me check the squad. And now I have the Spectre training, which I need to max out on top of the charm. But first I need to put the points into charm. With this charm I get more store discount, which is always nice. The next 2-3 levels I'm gonna have to spend on basically putting 3 points into Spectre training, and then putting 1 point in electronics, and maxing out the dampening so it can be equal with the electronics. After that, decryption, infiltrator, and then we're gonna basically return back to the standard leveling. Garrus, what I can put on Garrus? He can get tactical armor in addition to decryption. In a matter of fact, the next couple levels are gonna spend on maxing out the dampening, because dampening increases the efficiency of the tech abilities in general, so yes. And next is gonna be Tully. We're putting 1 point over here, and 1 point over here. And we got the Master Sabotage. With this, we are able to open any container in the entire game, and any terminal as well. So basically, from this point on, when it comes to Tally, I'm gonna try to optimize her abilities, and basically gonna put points pistols, basic armor, dampening, and quarter mechanist. That's basically what we're gonna do. I need to make sure that Tali's not gonna be a paper plane. Well, let's go. If there's a one quest that I can still complete, is the one for Emily Wong, and she's gonna be in the wards. Rather not really in the wards, she's gonna be in the markets. Yeah, and now I have the entire citadel open for me to explore. I can do whatever I want, but we're gonna explore that a little bit later. Right now I want to focus on doing some little bit different things. I believe that I even have forgot about something, because I think I should talk to General Kahoku, and I didn't done that. Gonna change that. Now they're gonna have a conversation with Emily over here.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a
won't.
bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
That's the sad part, she won't. Okay, how many credits do I even have? 2,000 credits, not really a lot. How about Garrus? Garrus, can you... I mean, you already have... You could use the Avenger too, because it's more accurate, less fire rate, but more damage and more accuracy. Yeah, just use that gun. Tali, can I give you a better pistol? Not really, because all the pistols over here are kind of shite. I don't have any additional attachments for the pistol, so we really cannot do a lot. Okay, let me get back to the Citadel Tower. I want to talk to Kaholku. I believe I need to talk with him. I could be wrong about it, though. I think I need to talk with him after I'm gonna complete his quest. No, never mind.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
Hey, you got the journal?
I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe you can get some answers.
Maybe I will. Alright, time to get to the ship. And leave the Citadel for now and basically explore the galaxy. No exit. I want to go for the docking bay.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got us Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still
I think I'm forgetting about something.
You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I think I'm forgetting about Rex.
I'll try not
I
to
might
make
need to
things
load
any
the
harder
previous
on
save
you,
file.
Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Okay, so I don't really have to do that. I can actually watch the ship. Hey, level up again. Nice. Huh. Go and take a look at that. That's another keeper. I'm gonna keep the keepers for later. I wonder if I can still use the elevator, because I totally forgot about Rex. Alright, so like I said, I need to max out the Spectre training for now. Garrett's gonna get his 2 points, First Aid and the Turian Agent, because I'm maxing this until I'm gonna get the electronics, because he is gonna need that. And Tally, like I said, we're gonna go this and basic armor for now. Okay, I can actually go for Rex right now.
Endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tally.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
Oof.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
That is actually oof.
You, human. You the one they call Shepard?
That's me, Commander Shepard.
The name's Rex. The Shadow Broker paid me a lot of money to get rid of Fist. Only you got there first.
Sounds like I did your job for you.
When I get paid to do a job, I finish it. Alone.
I don't like where this is going.
But I didn't finish this job, Shepard. You did. So the payment is yours.
You're gonna pay me for getting rid of Fist?
I won't take credit for someone else's work. I transferred the payment into your account. I like the way you handled Fist. Now I hear you're going after Saren. I was thinking I should come along.
You're a bounty hunter. What do you get out of going after Saren?
I'm not in this for the money. I want to be where the action is. There's a storm coming, and you and Saren are right in the middle of it.
Why me? Saren's already got a lot of Krogan working for him.
Those aren't Krogan. They're servants. They grovel at Saren's feet to lick his boots, trading their freedom for promises of wealth and power. My people were a proud species once. Some of us still remember that. I won't bow down to Saren like the others.
We'll take you with us, Rex.
Smart move, Shepard.
And I'm still gonna pick up Tally and Garrus. I mean, I could try to get rid of Rex just to see what I can give to him for now. Because there is a side quest that's connected with Rex. So I'm gonna accept for now, and what I am going to do actually... I love how Rex is barely fitting into the status screen. Hey Matt, how are you doing? Yeah, I think when it comes to you... I'm going to basically max your assault rifles combat stuff. You already have warp, but warp is pretty good. I'm not gonna get the shotguns on him, even though it's a Krogan. I'm still gonna turn him into more of a tanky character, like an assault tank, if you will. Warp is always good. There we go, fitness, and I want him to be more tanky. So yeah, for now, this is the build that he's gonna use, at least for now.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors...
I think this is the elevator to the ship.
Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Is it? Yes, it is. And Anderson is not waiting anymore. Wah wah. Shame. We are not gonna unlock that conversation also with him. Big Sag. Yep, return to Normandy.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that was a rude interruption of the music. In the original, they actually allowed to play that music like fully, without any like interruptions or anything like that. Here's just, okay, dialogue is over, finish the music, blah blah blah, that's it. Okay, anyway guys, I think it's gonna be a good time for me to not only save the game, but also to take a little bit of a break. Gonna probably have to reset the Mass Effect, unless I'm gonna basically put the sound to 0. And I'm probably gonna have to, it's all at 60. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna take a break. I simply need to take a little bit of a break. It's been almost 3.5 hours, and I need to stand up, stretch, get myself a new cup of tea, you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you guys very much for being with me today. Thank you guys for the charity donations. We are currently at $25 out of 100 in our charity event. That's gonna last for the entire, well, at least for the most, actually, yeah, for the entire month of November. It doesn't matter if I'm gonna play Mass Effect or not. But yeah, for the new people over here, links to my YouTube, Discord, Twitter, whatever you guys need is down below in the panels or in the video description. If you're new, follow. If you watch this on YouTube, subscribe, ring the bell, algorithm stuff. If you guys want to support me anyway, subscribe on Twitch, Prime Gaming, regular Twitch subs, and for ad viewing some nice emotes, option of bits for even more unique emotes, and also option of support via donations, but I urge you to support the current charity more than you guys want to support me. Therefore, yeah, but basically every single information that you guys need is in the either in the description or in the panels, or it's visible in front of you. It's definitely right there. But yeah, I'm gonna play some clips in the meantime while BFK, so enjoy those clips, and we're gonna continue Mass Effect 1 playthrough after the break.
We have kind of regained our head. Yeah, it's Cruz. Yep, that's Cruz, all right. Come on, give these people air. Freaking, I suppose. Oh, there goes the tree. Her name is that